And we have our first game to our hands. It's Group C of Seer Cup. It is Lucifer versus LawLiet. Two Koreans colliding here on Amazonia. The winner will face the winner of Foggy and Hawk, which seems to be Hawk, as Foggy is without electricity, as there is construction going on in his area at the moment. The two players I will present you in a second. LawLiet and Lucifer, of course, you know the two. One is a former is the vice world champion of WCA 2016. The other one is an undead legend. Here they are, 26 years old and 31 years old. LawLiet won WCA Korea versus China in 2016. Very successful year for him in general. He's pretty strong versus undead, 63% and 75% versus Lucifer. On the other side, Lucifer's matchup versus Night Elf is not that great. So LawLiet definitely the favorite here on paper. Or Remo, do you have anything to say against it?
No. I think, again, today, like in Group B it was, with Colorful, Infi, Life, and Sock, we have two big favorites. Maybe not that big of a discrepancy, but I think both LawLiet and Foggy, the two Night Elves here, will have the big upper hand. If we look at past results, I don't know the numbers from on top of my head, but as you just said, with this matchup, it is speaking strongly in favor of the Night Elves. And not just the numbers, but also seeing the players, what the games feel like. Lucifer always, in my opinion, seems to be strongest against human, and maybe even against undead, having taken out 1-0, which we like to keep on mentioning time and time again. But against Night Elf, he, I don't know, plays weird. Usually every undead's good matchup is against Night Elf. Perhaps a little imbalanced. Probably a little bit imbalanced, at least. But not for him. So I wonder if he has finally found an answer, found some, better ideas. I mean, there is good inspiration out there with Happy and 1-0 and WFZ, all three being so strong against Night Elf. Let's see how the best undead from Korea fares here.
He starts with an Acolyte pull on the creeps, and the game is a little buggy. I think my long life is really not working out that well, or laggy at least. So the lightning shield trick doesn't work. This slows down creeping of LawLiet. So the first tiny little move from Lucifer already pretty successful. On the other side, claws of attack +6 for the Demon Hunter. He's gonna be very happy about that. But he pulled the second camp as well, so there's quite a bit of damage on the Engine of War already.
Not enough though to force a repair, it seems. And the Demon is gonna get the two items, the level 2, and then is he gonna run straight over? This is what Foggy likes to do. Ooh, the dream drops.
Oh,
Dude,
yes.
this Demon is super scary already.
That is +9. I didn't see the tome. Did you? It could be +10, but I'm not sure about this. I'm aware that the resources at the moment are not working. I don't really know why. I will fix it after the game as well as the connection. But usually the Night Elf is a lot faster with this. He's coming in for the harass now. Can, of course, steal this. And
He denied one of the creeps with a lightning shield. Oh,
Yep.
Lucifer.
So it's not level 2 for him. And he got a little...
That is so
creep as well.
bad. Oh.
I think he would have gotten level 2 as well, but LawLiet stole the little tiny apprentice.
Yeah,
So-
that 20 XP.
And that is not Unholy Aura. And he's down to 50%, and there's no additional health regen at the moment. Oh,
And
we're not off to a good start.
Yeah,
if
by
you're
no
listening.
means is this like game losing or whatever, but it's so annoying, you know? And now it's in the back of your mind. Ah, god damn it, I shouldn't have missed that last hit with a lightning shield. Ah, god damn it, I should have gotten that last hit. Now I'm level 1. Ah, god damn it, you know? So if you're not very stable mentally, then this already throws you for a loop. And I don't know. Is Lucifer so stable? Couldn't tell you.
Well, depends on the day, I guess. Sometimes he is and can come back from those moments, but sometimes he just falls off a cliff. But he is harassing. Gets another mana burn here as he went for coil first. And now, like, the Demon Hunter can chase him. He has boots. He has +9.
But yes, the aura now. Simultaneous creeping by the ghouls. I like this. Also a good scout by the wisps. Saw this happening. Is this going to be quick enough to take out the big one? Has a lot of HP here with 650, but should be good enough to get the last hit. Yes, it will. And gets the item as well. Tome as well. And now, shouldn't block himself with the ghouls. Otherwise, this could be a TP force. Dude, you're cutting it close!
Yep. I had some spikes there, still have, but the DK is dead, and LawLiet's game so far, pretty flawless. And why? Maybe he had the same spike as I had, but you are not supposed to lose your hero on level 2.
That is absolutely correct, Neo. Quality expert insight right there.
I'm struggling with the technical stuff, and the graveyard is super late as well.
Oh my man. This is so bad. Another pair of slippers of agility, by the way, for the Demon Hunter.
So
Level 3, plus 12 damage. He is the king of the playground right now. He's gonna dominate this game until Undead has tier 3. It's looking extremely bad for Lucifer now, officially.
To be honest, I hope they just finish this game quick, as the connection is bad, plus our tool is not working, and it's very, very one-sided for now.
Yeah, this
player's forces are under attack.
Double engine of lore though, and LawLiet doesn't want to end it here. He goes for the panda, which of course needs a little time. Quite rare to see a panda these days, right?
we've seen a lot of Foggy games, and Foggy seems to be going for Naga all the time. But I think Life also plays panda, if I'm not mistaken. Often at least. Yeah, but he definitely has the space to go for a panda now. There's no way the Undead can pressure him in any way, shape, or form. Unless he takes super dangerous creep camps.
Player's forces are under attack.
And the panda finishes the first one, leaves the sentries on the ground. Bad boy, along with the tome. Alright, he's going back now.
LawLiet is one of those guys who might, you know, he has a big advantage and maybe gets too confident and just does little mistakes here and there. And maybe that's kind of a chance for Lucifer, especially like a surround here. There's no staff. He could fight out most likely though. But it would lose a lot of HP at Moonjuice with that.
And it's, of course, keeps on being annoying. Tries to get the last hit here with a mana burn. Do it! Oh, I thought he was gonna do that. Didn't though. We already have a shade out very early. Sees the panda hitting level 2, as mentioned before. Can't do anything about this. With a sacrificial pit, it's very likely we're gonna see frostworms here. Again, not something that every Undead player goes for. Especially WFZ has moved totally away from them.
Yeah.
Happy
as
always
well.
goes for them. And I
No,
think...
no. Like the last few series against Foggy, we haven't seen a single frostworm.
But that was because of talent play, right?
Just
And
once.
now that was because of Warden. He played so much Warden.
Yeah, that's true.
But against Demon Hunter, pretty sure you would still go for the Frostworms. I'm not sure how 1-0 stance is, what it's for Frostworms. I feel like I haven't seen any games from him in quite a while. He's also not in this tournament. The only other Undead we have is WFZ, who will be playing in Group D the day after tomorrow, right?
Yes, that is correct. Versus Romantic in the group stage. 4 sentry wards, by the way, for LawLiet. He has so much vision. Here.
I think the Shade died to 1, right?
Maybe. I don't see it anywhere, so yeah, pretty much. And that is almost a level 3 panda with 3 new dryads and creeping up. This is easy level 3, and the Demon Hunter can just be more and more aggressive. There is now a Lich with the Orb of Corruption. I wonder if he dives for the Rock Golem. No, he doesn't. 12 Intelligence and big Invul Potion. Neat.
And this Demon Hunter hitting level 3 early, thanks to the DK kill. Being able to harass so much, be so annoying, even fight some cool kills, and the panda gets a solo creep, and he is now level 3. Yeah. This all starts lining up perfectly when you have an early level 3 Demon Hunter.
He's basically like a little Blade Master without invisibility and crit. How annoying he is, and how
he can drain mana as well.
Yeah.
The 2 Undead heroes totally out of mana.
Statue is now there, but first for healing. Lucifer getting some more experience. At least he has level 3 DK and level 2 Lich now. Zombie Mask is always nice, but you see the yellow dots moving across and hitting him here. This is a creep jack. He saved the town portal, of course, as you saw in the early game. Good call to save the school, but only for so long. The Enforcers are quite strong. He wanted that experience. Now he's TPing out, but with how many losses? The Ghoul falls, the statue gets out, but this is 670 gold gone. And Reju is there now. LawLiet on tier 3. Master training should be ready as well. No, he didn't even start it yet then. He's forgetting about it. But he's going for an expansion.
Whoops. Yeah. Expo's coming up. It lines up pretty well for the undead with the first Frostworm being out. He's gonna have it before the gold mine is entangled. But does he have a strong timing with this? He lost, I think, a total of 3 ghouls this game. And the DK, not to forget. The Panda's level 3 has a greater healing, by the way. Also, good pickup for him. Invul on the Demon. TP, still safe from the early game. No staff yet, that's something that he could look towards. But he can even creep up more now. Surprised he's not creeping with the Demon Hunter. Level 4 helps him out greatly. But still going only for the Panda. And giving the boots to the Panda. Interesting.
Yeah, right? Especially since the Panda is creeping and the Demon Hunter is running home to get his staff and orb. Okay, he needed a slot, so he didn't want to waste a slot.
Yeah, okay. He may swap it over again. Yeah. But I actually think boots on the Panda isn't even too bad to get into good position for a good breath.
Yeah, especially if the Frost Worm is out and you have so much slow, and Nova might be hitting you. So yeah, it's decent. Now maybe a chance for a creep check on Lucifer's side. But he's walking in the totally wrong direction. This is a Tinker Third, as we oftentimes see. Guaranteed damage from the Clockworks. And not
and he had,
really...
there's the Frostworm. I thought where it was.
Yeah. With an illusion. He saw it, of course, in the inventory. Will he be tricked by this? I think he will try to dispel them.
Alright, this is probably the game-deciding fight. Despite this bad early and mid-game, can Lucifer still do it? Pocket Factory deployed, and here we go. Even Wisps coming in for the mass detonate. I really like that. The illusion is already gone. Only the real one is remaining. Where's the Drunken Haze? Breath of Fire, there we go. Heal Scroll to counter, though. So the ghouls are still sitting there pretty well. The backline for the Night Elf can't be reached too easily here with the Ancient of War protecting as well. But still, archers are dying one after the next. The DK is low, though. Doesn't have a TP. This could be the opening. If he kills the hero with the Wisp block as well, this should be the game for him. Mana burn once again, but not enough to find the kill. He's going in again. This DK is absolutely crazy. Has to be micro to the back and will survive for now. Invul on the Demon Hunter, still trying to find that kill. However, still slowed down from the Frostworm. DK, however, is out of this fight. He gets burned. 1 or 2 more attacks and he's dead. But even without him, this fight seems to be the Night Elves. Demon Hunter gets staffed out. Panda now in trouble. Greater healing, though, still available. DK still playing a dangerous game. 10 HP. Makes it away. But Lucifer is able to perhaps turn this game around. Right,
only the hero
statue, man.
But yeah, the statue has so much value and the Dryad will die as well. Only the Panda and the Demon Hunter remaining. He needs healing on his heroes. It's now cleaning time for the Night Elf heroes. More Dryads coming in. The Frostworm still almost untouched, but there's nothing left on the undead side as well except the worm. Lich is about to die. There is a coil now. Pops the Invul Potion before, so he uses that coil to kill the Panda off. And is LawLiet really losing this? I mean, the expansion is still up, but the Clockworks are out. The heroes are still alive. He just needs to get out of there somehow after he killed the expansion.
Yeah, that was not so well done by LawLiet. How can this Frostworm still be full HP? Yeah. What did the backline do? I'm not quite sure. Panda's back, has been bought back. By the way, also died with a TP. That should never happen. Going for the Lich now. There is no coil to save him. Can he get it? The Frostworm trying his best to slow down the Night Elf. Is it gonna be good enough? One more hit from the hero. The Lich, 9 HP.
Nice block so far.
The Dryads get the kill.
I thought the block was enough, but no. Not the Panda was the killer, but the Dryad. Dies now as well. The Fiend comes out, but what a scrappy game this is. Not top-notch micro by both players. But some blocks are quite cool here. And can he kill the Panda again or force the town portal this time? Don't think he has the damage. He can't go... Oh, he could... No, he can't go for the Tavern, I think... Oh, no, that's LawLiet's gold. 500 gold. Okay, he can go for the Tavern, but of course no Nova available. The second statue would be so awesome for him. Ah, there's one.
Now. And he has a 20 supply advantage. LawLiet. Yep. And here comes a second Frostworm, dude.
No catch at the moment, though.
It's time for all the Night Elves to bust out the baby rage. Demon Hunter should be safe here with his staff.
Yeah.
Gets back home.
Ooh, that's a super strong army now with 2 very, very healthy Frostworms. Of course, there's no mana on the heroes, so neither Coil or Nova to work with, but a Pocket Factory. And the Ancient of War is finally down. The static defense is gone. And now it's time to clobber down this Tree of Life. What can LawLiet do against this? Is it again a Demon Hunter to save them all? I don't think the Panda has too much value in this because the ghouls are all gone. He might get a mischance with Drunken Haze, but it's way too late for that. LawLiet is losing this expansion. Also, the repair is way too late.
Wow.
Did not expect this at all.
No, me neither. I thought that was going to be an easy defense. But that Frostworm timing is still strong, guys. And LawLiet made a few micro mistakes there, not focusing the Frostworm, fighting against the trees when usually you should fight out in the open. Ancient of War too far in the back. I thought he thought this game was too easy,
Yeah.
you know?
As I said,
He thought probably a click and that should work.
that is how LawLiet is. Sometimes too confident when games go too well for him. Now, red spot creep with an undead army. That might take some time. Imbu potion on the Lich. On the other side, we have still a great inventory for the Demon Hunter, the Panda. No mana boosting items, but the Panda has an orb as well. That's weird.
I guess he really wants to be able to kill those Frostworms.
That is kind of the only reason, yes. So, next rock column. Of course, the big damage cannot take part in this as they are magic immune. The first abomination is coming in. That's a nice addition. For Night Elves also, with only Dry, it's not that easy. He does... Okay, now he gets 2 bears. And the Demon Hunter will take care of this. You lure out the creeps, and when they are walking back, they don't do damage to you. That's why this is fairly easy, but does take time. But it's like a little agreement between the two. Okay, let's just do this and not attack each other. Cold Flames.
Probably a mistake by Lucifer allowing this, because he has the advantage at the moment.
Yeah, it's 800 gold for LawLiet.
Nice. He solo creeps us with the Panda, so he's almost level 5. He's level 5. Alright.
I think it's
Now.
a mistake, to be honest. Like, level 2 evasion is so good, and the Breath of Fire against this army...
Panda level 5 is sick, no matter against which army. Even against Griffins and Knights. Panda level 5 is always crazy. I think it's a good call.
I'm not too sure.
The damage per mana of a level 5 Panda
Yeah, that is true, and
ridiculous.
evasion just works when you attack the Demon Hunter and you have many other targets, so... long range coil! Doesn't hit, though.
And probably there's one guy in chat thinking, but why didn't the coil deal damage?
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, Remo, explain, why didn't it?
Because it disjoints.
Ah.
Ah. I really would like to see a mana potion on the Panda, because there's no way he's winning this game in any other fashion than with the Panda. And as I said, level 5 Panda is sick. So, should probably be Lucifer's priority now to take out the Panda. Either force him out of the fight or force a TP, because if this Panda has too much time, he's gonna be screwed. What's this heal scroll looking like for the undead? Only 1, but at least 1. Demon Hunter wants to get the invul here, gets it as well. Alright, here we go. First combo coming in. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, Fiend's Burning, but didn't hit too well, to be honest.
Position is not that great for Lucifer, I think. There's no trees around here. We can save the worms over.
And we're fairly even in terms of supply. Usually, though, the Night Elf in this unit comp wants to be even in supply at least. He's still behind.
Lucifer has a sacrificial skull, by the way. Very rare to see that. We had a row of the Magi on the Lich who's close to level 4.
Oh,
the
that's
Tinker
L4 for
is
the
okay.
demon. Nice, the Pocket Factory.
Yeah, that's big now. That is quite big now. So many Dryads, only 2 bears. I really like that. There's no reason to have bears.
Oh, Lucifer attacking into the main base. He's becoming impatient. Is this the mistake that costs him the game in the end?
I think he has to do it. Ah, well, not.
Why?
Maybe he can, like,
Just
because of the
expand.
free expansion later in like 1300. Maybe he wanted to end the game earlier, but then he can attack while the tree is moving over.
Usually, when the Night Elf is going hippos, you want to fight sooner rather than later, because when hippos get to, like, I don't know, 11, 12, you can't deal with them anymore. But we don't have any hippos, so I think there's no reason for him to finish this game early. I think he can just expand and take this super late. Get some upgrades.
Yeah,
What's the upgrades looking like?
seeing how he has a ziggurat now, maybe he wanted to kill one Moonwell to keep LawLiet stuck at 70 and then push again with 80, so it was not a push designed to end the game, but a push to prepare for the last fight. But he could use a zapper then, so I don't know.
It's kind of crazy how this game is suddenly even again, right?
Yes.
It's
Like,
LawLiet had the
mad
gigantic
props.
lead.
Mad props to Lucifer for not giving up.
Yeah. And I wonder, after he killed this Expo and he had 2 worms, and he was 20 supply ahead, maybe he should have pushed into the main? I don't know.
Hard to say, I guess. Everything was hurt. Lich was dead. Oh no, Lich wasn't dead at that point, right? He bought him back and then
Yeah, he
pushed
bought him
again.
back. We have 2 more subs, by the way. Carl with a 3-month resub, and Boa Echo for the first time sub. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, meat wagons now.
Yeah.
As the armies get big, of course, meat wagons become more potent. Can't get reached too easily. But still, this is Amazonia. Wide open space everywhere.
1-0 tech on both sides. Off we go. He's trying to dive for the meat wagon. First drive falls. The bears will be taken out easily. But yeah, I think the worms are in a horrible position. The meat wagon is gone though. Level 5 for the DK.
Mass detonates again. These heroes so low on mana already. The Panda already let loose the first combo. And one Frostworm gets killed, but denied actually. The Lich getting very low, needs to get the invul Auric heal, and he gets it via the coil. We have 1 coil left. No more Nova. Frostworm flying in again. He is a brave little fella. Gets healed here. So he is okay, but can't fight anymore. And the Panda still so much mana. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Look at the damage! And there is no more heal scrolls against us. He's just killing off everything bit by bit. Lich once again getting healed. Doesn't have an invul anymore. And now he's focus firing him, realizing there's no healing anymore. He gets burned again. He gets killed with a Breath of Fire. The demon gets low, but there is a staff or an invul. Both will be good enough to save him. And mass reveal coming out. Oh, the BM by LawLiet. He knows he has won this game. Panda just too much damage. Demon Hunter, will he die towards the end? No, he won't. Even the crits coming out from the Pandaren. And Lucifer there, taking an ill-advised fight. And in the end, does lose that game. GG. Feels like that should have been his somewhere along the road, but LawLiet makes it happen, wins it in the end.
Feels pretty bad for Lucifer, but the focusing in the final fight was pretty horrendous. I think there were so many bears with what feels like 50 HP, and he stopped attacking them. For whatever reason, they stood there for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, untouched, like a virgin, and I don't know, man. They could have been killed off with like 1 focus or something. Fiends were standing right next to it, so that was a massive mistake.
Yeah. Usually you want to fight like around a tree line where the bears have to walk towards you and they're already slowed down, so it takes them forever. Then the Dryads run forward, you can focus them out with the orb and the fiends. But he just walks right into the open, like hugging all the Night Elf units.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah, the
perfectly
worms, you said,
executed.
that is like maybe one of the biggest mistakes that Lucifer does over and over and over. The worm positioning is just bad.
Yeah. That's also true. They were like right in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Not good.
But fighting spirit from the devil, and he was down in the first map, he's down in the series now, but maybe he can fight back as he did on Amazonia, and almost succeeded.
Yeah, AI, usually pretty good map for the undeads. Pretty hard for the Night Elf to creep. Level 3 for the Demon, already hard to achieve. And after that, where do you safely go with the second hero? You can go to the Natural, you can go to the Merchant, but they're both kind of out in the open. You can get Creepjack with the Ghouls and a second hero. Dangerous. Red Camps, also super dangerous. It's not like this is... I don't know. Can't think of a good example right now. But yeah, you don't have too many easy camps here to take. And also, not too easy to level up your second hero to level 5 Panda like we just saw. Whose damage? Wasn't it pretty good damage, Neo? What do you think?
That was pretty good damage, Remo. That is true. I thought about it for like 10 seconds after I said it, and you are, of course, right as most of the time. But yeah, I think it would not make a big difference as he got level 4 anyway. But yeah, it was, like, most likely it was better. But yeah, I give you that.
I don't think he would have necessarily needed a level 5 Panda in the last fight, but Dude, seriously, the damage per mana of a level 5 panda is just so ridiculous. It's a 70 mana spell. All right, if you want to ignite, then it's a lot more. But by the way, did you test the incinerate spell from the Fire Lord?
No, but I will do later most likely.
And Neo and me were thinking about how we're not sure exactly how the spell works. Maybe Chad, you can let us know. But yeah, this is our second map, Neo. Lucifer versus LawLiet. Honestly, I thought this was going to be more one-sided.
Yeah.
The early game
It
looked
was
like this game was over
very
already,
one-sided.
but Lucifer shows that with a strong timing, he is still a force to be reckoned with.
Speaking of testing spells, I pretty much think that Breath of Fire is broken and nobody really knows how the damage distribution is.
How do you mean?
Like, it does way more damage than it's supposed to. That's why the damage per mana ratio is so off.
What do you mean it does more than it's supposed to?
There's no real rule in how the damage is distributed if you hit like a big amount of units. There's no
Isn't it
real
like
cap.
It does have a max number of units that it hits, though.
Does it really?
Yeah. You see it against gyros oftentimes. It doesn't damage all of them.
So if somebody knows the rules for Breath of Fire, let me know. Like max units, max damage,
Yeah, I think
damage mitigation the further you are away, something like that.
I think most AoE spells have like a max, a damage cap for maximum damage.
Yeah.
Nova is an example that doesn't follow that rule. Nova has unlimited possibilities of damage. That's why it's so good when flying units fly towards you and you hit a Nova and then.
I was just about to say, how often is it that you see? Oh, we have Warden Ancient of Warcraft, by the way. How often is it that you see many units at the AoE of a Nova? But yeah, with air units, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, Warden. Surprising. I like it on AI oftentimes because a lot of Night Elves will not go for a Ghoul Scout and there's an Ancient of War in the undead base.
Oh boy.
If Sock Puppet is watching right now, his heart must be warming up. The annoying player on ladder who always does this. And the Warden is level 2. She found the Claws of Attack +9. Pretty good in the early game. Later on, meh.
The attack speed for the Warden is just not good to scale with the claws. Maybe you could give it as a little gift to the Lich. What do you think?
Forces are under attack.
To make things even, you mean? That would be extreme BM. How do you feel about that reveal, by the way? I mean, I think it's a little... Yeah. The Warden blinks into the undead base here. Oh, there's no coil for the DK. He knew that there was aura first. He scouted it with the Wisp. This is such good play by the Warden. Wow, I didn't even consider this.
Yeah.
God damn diggity. And this is so expensive.
This is really expensive. The Graveyard comes up now, but he lost an Acolyte, can't rebuild it. He's 40% into the tech, don't want to cancel it. And this, you will see once the tech is finished and the Acolyte is back, how much of a difference this is.
Was very expensive though for Moonwell healing. The Warden invested almost all her mana, a lot of HP, getting a Shadow Priest and Berserker now from the Merc camp. And no more archers. I think he only has 2. Of course, with the Mercs, he doesn't need that many archers.
Yeah.
Only has 1.
The Shadow Priest does more damage than an archer, so he only needs 2. He has the 4 units that Night Elves oftentimes go for. I think it's fine. Plus healing, plus even better DPS. Of course, more cost.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, but with that, the Agent of War can spend more time walking around. Doesn't have to produce archers for more creeping. Pretty cool.
Sure that. Good point.
But the DK here, hanging around, looking for the interruption of creeping. Of course, keeping the Warden down in levels is always a priority. Cannot neglect your own leveling, though. If you want to fight against the Warden, you need good heroes as well. Lich is not yet out. Tier 2 is finishing up right now for the undead. And hopefully he doesn't forget to remake an Acolyte.
No, he is not. So, once this Acolyte is back in the Haunted Goldmine, we will see the difference of just 1 killed Acolyte over time. That was like 90 seconds of tech plus the building time for the Acolyte. So 9,750. This is 300 gold plus the Acolyte building cost, so almost 400 gold from two Shadow Strikes.
Yeah. Expensive. LawLiet here is being cautious though. Oh, is he gonna get the last hit with a Shadow Strike? He's faking it. He's faking it, and he gets it here. Oh man.
Pretty easy.
A player's
Wasn't the
forces are
coil
under
ready
attack.
again? Maybe it wasn't.
Count the cooldown.
Warden has the boots of speed here. Makes life for the DK not so easy, but the Warden's also only level 2, so that's not hard to deal with at the moment. Would love to get this Overseer. And maybe able to.
Coil should be ready, but the DK, well played by LawLiet. Again, catching a Shadow Strike will go lower and lower in HP.
And for this stage... he got the last
Got
hit.
it. Yeah.
For this stage, of course, the claws are really nice to pressure the DK even more. He has another Shadow Strike in a moment. Wants to block him. Almost gets it off, but shouldn't be good enough.
There's another Shadow
Lich is
Strike.
coming in.
Nova.
Nova against Shadow Strike. Who has the TP first?
Oh, the damage is still ticking. There is Unholy Aura plus Blight now.
That's good enough. Or is it? Is it?
It
There's
is,
one
it
more
is.
tick. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only level 1. And a potion. Oh, I think that wasn't necessary.
No, it wasn't.
But I mean, you have no statues, you have no slaughterhouse, so you need it anyway.
A player's forces are
You can't
under
just run around with a below 100 HP DK.
Yeah, especially when the Warden, he must know, is almost level 3. And that was 300 gold again from the potions and the 400 gold of damage he was dealt to him before with the economy harass. And LawLiet has not lost anything so far. Well, he lost the TP.
Yeah. But it was an even trade, so why not? Lucifer again.
Oh, the Wisp saw this. The Warden's coming in. Thank goodness for the healing ward. But still, blink forward, going for the Lich, killing the healing ward. There's no coil for the DK. Needs to transfer something. Oh, nice, the
Ooh.
Zeppelin. What's he doing? Picking up!
What the fuck? I mean, the DK micro on Amazonia was either Gosu, because he exactly knew how much he can take, or it was a lot of mistakes because he didn't put him out of the control group.
forces are under attack.
But this, like,
Yeah. I think he wanted to transfer the healing potion on the DK.
the
Or
Warden
now
got
almost
it.
Level 4.
Warden got it here. He unloaded all the ghouls to secure the last hit on the Berserker. And 4 ghouls weren't enough, and the Warden got the last hit. Things are looking so good for LawLiet.
We said that before, though. And he's pausing the game here. Perhaps a little bit of lag. 31 supply only for Lucifer. Oh my god.
Yeah. 35 for LawLiet, but yeah.
And tier 3 is about to be done. Warden is going to be level 4. She gets to level 5 before the first fight. That's good for her. But as I like to mention over and over, the Warden is not a good fighter. Once she's out of mana, once you have survived the onslaught of spells, she's kind of worthless. And then your heroes can carry the game if they are decently leveled. Are they decently leveled?
Nope.
No.
2 and 1. 2 and 1 versus level 4. That is not good at all.
A player's force.
Of course, Warden gets solo experience, and that is a lot of bonus experience that he gets now. Tier 3 is reached, so level 5 will be easily done for LawLiet. I mean, the higher your hero is, the less experience you get, but you know, makes up for it. Second Claw. I think he would love to have a Demon Hunter by now. Dark Ranger third for the silence. Still no 3 and 2. He's super close, but
Oh,
he needs
Warden is
another
at the merchant.
A player's forces are
Not
under
going
attack.
for the Dust of Appearance. I thought he may... I mean, the invisibility potion. He's at the laboratory. Is it Zeppelin time? Oh, it's Zapper time!
Zapper time. LawLiet is having a lot of fun here.
This one Ziggurat is looking very exposed. There is one Zeppelin in the main as well, though. Oh, quick reaction to save those
Whoa,
acolytes.
that was
super fast.
sweet. But there's no repair now.
Oh. Zapper. Kaboom!
Got it. And he will get the ghoul as well. Boop.
Oh, he gets both of them. Oh, baby.
Whoop. In the meantime, his army is suffering a lot. The first bear is down. Warden is back with only 50% HP, though. Gets the second bear, maybe? No.
Does he not have Abolish? There we go.
And Redo is working. But the coil, that was
Nice.
pretty well executed by Lucifer.
That was a really good silence, hitting all the bears. They couldn't morph, or at least LawLiet wasn't quick enough with the dispel. So he gets 2 bears. That's a very nice find.
But, okay, he's not supply stuck. That's good. He is mining those.
The player's
6,900
forces
gold
are
was
under
6,250. And LawLiet just wants to have level 5 because it's just so much fun. And he's pushing for it. The red spot is still his to take. Did he get... No, he didn't get the Warlord there. Maybe a little too ambitious to creep this simultaneously throughout the Warden harass.
He's sitting right on top of a sentry here, so Lucifer knows what's up. Oh, he reveals it. But yeah, Lucifer's army does not look like it's strong enough for a fight right now.
Nope, this is kind of an insult to the word army. And we have seen one big fight, but there's not a single ghoul anymore. Okay, thanks to the coil there is, but not for much longer, as Dryad Slow is quite strong. And that's level 5. Is it level 3 Blink?
Dude, that would be so BM. If it's level 3 Blink, that's the way to lose this game. Nah, it's level 3
Nah,
Shadow
it's
Strike. Oh, getting silence, getting Coil Nova, but not enough damage.
And Blink is ready.
A player's
Only a
forces
10-second
are under
cooldown, of
attack.
course, at this point. He doesn't get the kill on the Shadow Priest. Poor Lucifer. Expansion is coming up in the 3 o'clock position. And there's even an AP, so he's not overconfident at all. He knows that there is some kind of timing with this undead, but no worms. No fiends, right? No, not a single fiend. Oh, there's one. And still no 3-3. Book of the Dead, of course, against Dryads it's fairly okay, but if there's a Wisp nearby...
Yeah, and if the Dryads have enough mana, they will dispel everything. Oh, may lose a Fiend here. That would be juicy experience for the Warden. She's coming in with some fake illusions in front to tank some Coil Nova. But Lucifer's not falling for it. But the Fiend will be his kill regardless.
No
and we are
piercing
500 away from the ult.
No piercing damage at all in this army against so many Dryads. Shadow Strike level 3 again, countered by a coil, but that was the final one. And the Warden still has 2 more Shadow Strikes. This Lich needs to pull the invul soon, I guess. Oh, blocks coming out from the illusions. Very, very well done by LawLiet now. So much free damage. And Blink again, Shadow Strike again. Silence a little too late again. But that was the final one.
He has no more mana, so the DK should be safe. Oh, the
Just
Lich
right-clicking.
in the front. These claws suddenly being worth something.
There's Shadow Strike soon, so he's staffing back now. Okay, this will take some time, but the expansion is out. The Zeppelin saw it, but
How is this Tree of Life on 50% HP?
Zapper maybe? No, there's no.
Did he buy 2 zappers and the one killed the other? Ooh, that would be...
There's
a
no
shame.
signs of explosions. I don't know. I didn't see it. I'm sorry for that. Hero kill I thought was more important. Book of the Dead, maybe. Oh no, he wasn't there with the heroes. He's still there.
Maybe the ghouls ran over or something? I don't know.
There's still 2 ghouls in the base.
This game is still looking very rough for Lucifer. Still no level 3 Lich. The Dark Range is level 2, which is something, I guess. Going for the DK once again. No level 4, no Death Pact for him. Skeletons getting dispelled quickly. More experience for the Warden. Death Knight. Is he in trouble? Blinking forward. Shadow
Yeah.
Strike. This could be the kill. Invul transferred and he will survive using it in time. Warden Invul on herself to not get nuked here. Mass Roar coming out. Mass Roar coming out. Again, the BM, and he gets the kill this time. He knew why he was BMing right there. GG. Damn LawLiet, man. He's having fun today.
Yep, he was. I can only imagine him sitting there. Like he always does when things are looking good. 2-0! Again, Seer Cup group stage full of 2-0s. Very one-sided matches so far. And Lucifer just too many mistakes in the early game. Then he kind of got back into some... like he got back into Amazonia. Ancient Isles not so much. He had a good moment there at the bottom laboratory. But that's about it. And yeah, very one-sided. But if you have like these mistakes in the early game, there's almost no way of coming back. So LawLiet in the winner bracket final, Lucifer down to the lower bracket semifinal that we might see today. We still have no update from Foggy.
Oh yeah, in case anyone who was tuning in later, Foggy was supposed to play first against Hog, but he had no electricity at that time. So we hope the power companies are returning electricity to the Ukraine. So what now, Neo? Should I play another piece of piano?
Let's maybe you practice one more week and then you do it.
Oh, damn, the burns. Nah, I wouldn't do it anyways. I don't have any other pieces that I have learned by now in the meantime.
So I send a message to the admins, I send a message to Foggy. We will give you a little update after a break that we will do. And yeah, otherwise we are back tomorrow, I guess. But stay tuned to Back to Warcraft in 5 minutes.